Okay, let's talk about the Malaysian tax system. Tax ni what we pay lah kan. Apa yang kita bayar, duit lah. To whom? To the government. And then what is the government? What will the government do with that money that we pay? Many things lah. So, such as we pay taxes so that the government can build roads or can build schools and can pay my salary perhaps. Okay, so that is tax. Okay. Kemudian there are two categories of taxes actually. One is called a direct tax and the other called indirect tax. The direct tax is related to a person or a company income. Okay. Pendapatan individu ataupun pendapatan company. So this class is about personal income tax. We'll be talking about a direct tax regarding a person income, not a company's income. So company's income, it will be under different classes, perhaps called corporate taxes ataupun business taxes lah. Okay. And then there is another one called indirect tax, which is referred to a person who consume goods and services. Ini you all kena lah, kan? Order Grab of the Panda, and then actually you are paying taxes there in terms of goods and services. It's either reflected in your bill or it is hidden, but actually you are paying tax called indirect tax for the good and services that you get. Okay, these two category, direct and indirect tax, a lot of people may have confused that, oh semua ni LHDN punya kerja. Kan? Sebenarnya, for the direct tax, income on company and income of a person, this is under the jurisdiction of Inland Revenue Board, Lembaga Hasil Dalam Negeri Malaysia, LHDN. However, for the indirect tax, goods and services is not under LHDN. It will be under another government body called the custom kan. Okay. Ada dua body, government agency which collect tax. One is LHDN and the other is the custom. Okay. Okay, who should file income tax? So we are talking, this class is about individual who has an income. And we are not going to talk in this class about company tax. We will be talking about an individual. But semua orang kena file kan? Kan? So, who should file income tax? Here, file mean if you meet certain criteria set by the LHDN, you need to file. When you file income tax, not necessarily you have to pay tax, meaning that you have reached a certain amount of income and you need to file. So when you file that tax, you will do a calculation, and at the end of the calculation, you will see whether or not you really have to pay taxes. So if you have to pay, you pay. If you don't have to pay, you just file it, say you are not entitled to pay any tax this year. So whose individual need to so-called file income tax? Okay, this individual is who have an annual income of more than 34,000 ringgit after EPF deduction. Note that after EPF deduction, which is net lah. Your gross salary net of EPF, you akan dapat 34,500. So kena tax. Your annual income sebulan kali 12, tolak EPF, you dapat 33,500. So you are not required to file income tax. So for this scenario, we would say based on EPF deduction as of today, as of now, every employee, okay, dia dapat gaji dia akan ditolak sebanyak 11% for the EPF. So this example, if this particular person have a monthly salary of 3,184, and then you take off 11% EPF from that salary, this particular person will have a net salary of 2,834. So if you time 2,834 times 12, you will get 34,004, something like that. So this particular person is required to file income tax. So this is an example of a person who is required to file income tax. So that income could be, later we'll discuss, not necessarily salary. It will include bonus, allowance, rental and other thing. But for the purpose of this, we say this individual cuma ada salary saja. Okay. So kalau ada another individual, katakanlah 3,000 saja monthly salary dia, gross dia. So definitely dia punya annual income after EPF will be less than 34,000 ringgit. So he's not required to file income tax. So anybody who earn a salary of 3,184 and above, based on today's EPF rate, will require to file income tax. So bukan semua orang kena file. Okay. Why should we pay income tax? Buat apa bayar tax ni kan? Okay. I think I have explained earlier in the definition of tax. Kenapa kita bayar tax tu? Supaya kerajaan ada duit lah nak buat benda-benda tu tadi kan. Nak buat sekolah, nak bayar gaji saya, nak bayar gaji public ni, nak buat infrastructure, nak build the road and nak build the airport and all those things. So collection of tax ni is actually enacted di bawah satu legislation lah yang dinamakan Income Tax Act 1967, Act number 53. So dalam Income Tax Act ni, saya akan tunjukkan ke mana nak tengok ni. Kalau rajin nak baca ni, akta-akta ni akan bagi tahulah who is the person who is supposed to pay taxes. Okay. What is the definition of income? What is the definition of a child? What are expenses that will be classified as a relief? What are exemption? What are all those things lah yang kita akan bincang di dalam format of the e-filing tu is actually in the act. So we pay because of the akta tu lah. Kalau awak tak bayar, tak file, okay, you will be fined because it will be in the act. Akta dah kata gaji 3,184 as at today kali 12 tu tolak EPF, gaji awak net is 34,000 lebih. So you need to file. Tapi dia buat je, dia tak file. 3-4 tahun tak file. So one day the LHDN found out and you will be fined. Dan adalah pengiraan semula ke belakang-belakang tu, bukannya untuk tahun semasa saja, 3-4 tahun ke belakang, okey, kirakan okey tahun ni kena tahun 2020, daripada tahun 2000 tak bayar ni, padahal during that time pun dia dah kena sebenarnya. 2000 sampai ni berapa tahun? 20 tahun. Kiralah kalau income tax 1,000 pun setiap tahun dah kena berapa tu? 20,000 kan? Itu tak termasuk denda tu. Okey. So be aware that you need to file taxes because of satu tadi, you are doing something for your country and you are doing it because of the act, you don't want to get fined. Okay. Okay, later kita tengoklah sedikit kalau ada masa, apa ada dalam akta tu sebenarnya. Okay, then come to this class, what is tax planning? Okay, tax planning is financial management lah, pengurusan keuangan. Pengurusan keuangan which allows taxpayer to make best use of various tax exemption. Okay, in the format nanti kita akan tengok ada section called exemption lah, deduction lah, relief lah, gift lah, and all those things. An individual can manage. Dia boleh guna, dia boleh apa tu? Gunalah benefit-benefit tu in order to what? In order to minimize his tax. Minimize his tax meaning pay less lah. This is not illegal. This is allowed by the government atau LHDN. So, these are the item that individual can use, can apply so that dia boleh bayar tax lesser. Okay. But a lot of people tak perasan ataupun did not take this seriously atau tak baca lah the available apa tu benefit, the available deduction ni. So bila dia file dia main bubuh je. So padahal ada something else yang dia boleh deduct, yang dia boleh letak so that it will reduce his tax liability ataupun dia letak payah-payah sebenarnya because of the deduction tu. Okay, so kena teliti betul-betul what are the item that can be managed. So this is the management lah. Kena tahu apa, nak letak kat mana, and then when it compute the tax, you know, oh, okay, tak payah bayar. Oh, boleh bayar rendah lagi if we put this thing. Okay, that is tax planning.